Okay, like new setting, a lot of new things changed in these days, and I'm recording with another program, and I really hope everything will be fine. Roof is being very funny right now, and then you can see Robin and Nami. He's just headbutting me. Okay, I really hope the audio will be good, and let's just start with the review of chapter 13 of Boruto, to Blue Vortex. And oh my god, these are days of a lot of changes. These are also days of not a lot of good things happening. Uh, has been days very tough for me. I feel like a lot of things I loved are not there anymore. A lot of things I was hoping on uh, are not really going as I wanted. And I kind of feel betrayed by everything, by the whole world. And you know when you feel like no one understands you? Like, this is not something really common probably in adults, but this is exactly how I feel right now. It's being so fun. And like, in this period, in these moments where everything is a mess in your life, I think we really need heroes. We really need heroes. We really need something, a point, something to believe in. And I don't see anything like this anymore in anything. In nothing, sorry. And then I was waiting for Boruto finally. I don't want too much into details, but for example, small things. My Hero Academia ended, and I don't know if there is someone in the whole world that liked how the manga ended. Jujutsu Kaisen is ending. In One Piece, there are a lot of things that are a bit. I'm a bit disappointed about, and I'm just talking about the world of mangas. I'm not talking about other things, like the fact that I got extremely disappointed by Gathering Shadow of the Edge 3 DLC. And again, I was waiting for Boruto, and I was very scared of ending up reading the next chapter and feeling disappointed by Boruto too. Because we are on a very important and pivotal moment where the big fights ended finally, or at least for now. Like, it's been like, I don't know, 20 chapters, maybe even more, that Boruto is fights over fights over fights since before the time skip. And like, the time skip started like crazy with 15 chapters of fights in a row, and it finally ended. And so I think it is obvious that someone could think, and now that the fights ended, Kishimoto will manage all of this. What will happen now? And now I feel so good. Now I feel so good because I really couldn't expect such a crazy turn of events. I really couldn't expect a chapter, sorry, full of explanations and dialogues that are so fucking well written, that completely goes beyond everything. And again, as always, leaves you with answers, but questions at the same times, and a lot of very interesting and crazy theories you can do. Going straight to the point, if I shouldn't say how good was this chapter, like, I don't know, again, the plot, the writing is so good, so good. I struggle being able to compare it to other things. The dialogues are so interesting, the way the characters answer to what is happening is so interesting, so realistic. It's just a 10 out of 10. The story, the characters, the plot is a 10 out of 10 in this chapter. It's just amazing. And so amazing chapter. And the chapter in itself, it's probably a 9. Because maybe it could have been a bit better. There are a few things are not so clear in my mind. And so again, another crazy perfect chapter. If I should talk, for example, about some chapters of One Piece, I was very disappointed by a lot of things, and I can't compare that to Boruto chapter 13. It's a total masterpiece, an amazing chapter. And now let's dive deep into more details. So essentially, we understand at the start of the chapter, and this is amazing, that Boruto lost. So right now there are a lot of videos talking about how amazing and crazy is Boruto, right? And we start the chapter thinking about the fact, how did he lose? So the weak point of Boruto is that he can predict long range attacks. He can get sniped. That's it. He gets sniped and he dies. That's it. This is the limit of Boruto. But to be fair, Jura did something incredible. Like, these guys fly at a crazy high speed from very, very far away and reach the village. The village is so far away that we can't even see it. We can't even see the village. And Jura sniped Boruto from so far away. This is crazy. This is something so crazy. Like, if you think about that's super cringe. But if you think about the fact that Goku got killed by a stupid laser pistol at close range, right? Imagine how crazy it is, the attack that Jura used. How fast and almost impossible to predict it is. And so Jura used this first attack, then he got interrupted and decided to move away. This is not so clear. For what I understood, since he wasted just that few seconds of time, he decided not to complete the attack because he had to charge the attack once again. And he decided not to complete the attack, not to charge the attack to kill Boruto now, for two reasons. The first reason is that he understood that Boruto has some intel. So if he kills Boruto now, he won't be able to understand who is spying on them, essentially, who is giving intel on them. And we know later that the clone guy, now I don't remember the name, the guy that we thought he was Jiraya's clone, and he's not, essentially, or from what we know right now, is not. Because he's using thoughts that are not the real thoughts of Jiraiya. They're just tools. That guy used like genjutsu, and so he has some kind of access to the position of the enemies, and he can spy on them. So they really need to understand what the heck is happening. They can't kill Boruto because they need to catch him. They need to get information from Boruto. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that the bulb is dying. So if they waste even more time, they will lose one of their precious comrades. And they're precious. Like, these are not the usual brain damage, merciless enemies that randomly... merciless civilians that randomly kills everyone and they don't care about themselves. These guys feel like they have the right to live. They have the right to take whatever they want. They want to learn from the world. They want to understand things. And right now they want to protect their comrades, even if they don't even really understand why they feel like that. They are so complex. There's been never something like that in the world of, I don't know, at least mangas. They are very strange and complex aliens with really strange and complex feelings that we ourselves we can't comprehend. And they are writing some of the best villains in the history of humanity narrative, essentially. It's crazy. It's so hard to comprehend. It's so hard to explain how deep they are. And so for these two reasons, the villains move away and leave Boruto be. And they talk about the fact that it's like there is something godlike that is keeping Boruto alive. And then later, we discover the truth. That essentially, Boruto managed to train with a guy that teach Boruto his future techniques in advance to make this Boruto the strongest Boruto possible. This is fucking crazy. Like, it's really impressive that this explains how Boruto can be so strong. He's so strong because of this reason. Because he got trained by a guy. Like, I don't know, this is so crazy. So imagine, this blows your mind. Imagine having the best version of yourself possible in every universe possible, and you learn from that version to make yourself even better than that. That's the current Boruto. And why I got defeated now from this long range attack? Because even if you are your best version, there is in every future possible, Jura, that big tree guy, still had to kill you. In every version possible. So at the end, we don't know super clear what happened. Like, I think we know that probably Boruto knew he was probably about to almost get killed, but not totally killed. So they managed to create a version of Boruto that can survive an event that happens almost every time. So it's not like Boruto is weak. It's just that this event had to happen. This event where Boruto almost got killed had to happen. And they managed to use this at their advantage. But looks like that Ado, I don't remember the name of the guy that is helping Boruto, sorry. I'm very terrible with names. Didn't notice the turn of the events where Boruto gets captured. And this is not even a plot hole, because during the dialogues they say that events are changing. So he can see futures, but he doesn't know for certain what is about to happen in their own future, in their own presence. I hope I helped you understand how fucking crazy good is the writing of all of this. It's impressive. Maybe it's even above the 10 out of 10. It's above everything we have ever seen. Like, Boruto, right now, it's probably the best piece of writing in the history of humanity. It's fucking crazy. And after this terrible period, he managed not to disappoint me. I really was scared that he could disappoint me too, but no! He totally surprised me. I was ready for the worst. I was very pessimistic, and he completely blew my mind. It made me feel amazing once again, as good as when we finally saw Kurama coming back. This was a crazy roller coaster of emotions by just reading the logs. Thank you to everyone that took a look at this content. I hope I helped you understand how amazing Boruto is once again. Read this manga. If you have friends that don't want to read this manga, show them this content. And be my words, my deep explanation of chapter 13 will let them understand. Maybe they will decide finally to take a look at the whole manga, because it's just most amazing manga ever written right now. And that's it. There is nothing else to do. That's just some objective thing. Again, I'm not Jack, this is Rufy, and the girls, Nami and Robin, now are around. Wish you the best as always. Bye bye.